Hello, Nicholas.
Wow, this is a whole new Marty. This is I guess a fancy Marty, drinking wine, got a haircut. All right,
What else?
it says hello, Nicholas, instead of saying what up, people of all nations, or
I haven't said what up, people in law. I haven't said that in so long, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, man. I'm sensing a new vibe.
Yeah,
Did you
man. I
fucking win the
mean,
lottery,
shit.
man?
Did I?
Are
Can you
you?
imagine if I actually did?
Like you just
That would
became
be
a millionaire.
fucking good. Yeah, that would be so good.
Do you even play the
Oh my
lottery?
god. No.
Me neither, ever.
Yeah.
Have
Damn.
you ever played the
I was.
lottery?
Yeah, no, I played multiple times already, but
Oh,
not my thing, man. Never won anything, so
yeah.
never really kept trying.
Well, yeah, if you
But I
don't
do know
keep
people
trying.
that play that shit every day.
Yeah, I met a lot of people, and it tends to be a lot of white people for the most part.
Really?
Yeah, that I've seen at
Hmm.
least, or at least in my experience, that
Right.
they spend thousands of dollars, if not like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands throughout their life. If you really think about it,
Yeah.
you're buying it like once a week. I don't even know how much a lottery ticket cost.
Well, they say it's the tax for the poor. It's an additional tax for the poor.
Yeah, I mean, your chances of winning are very, very slim. Can
Yeah.
you imagine winning twice? I know that there are people that won twice
Yeah, for sure. There is people that won twice.
and they're still broke, probably.
Yeah. A lot of people that win actually, they get into a deep like depression, bro, because they don't know how to manage the money.
Of course. That's why you're already broke. That's why you're playing the lottery.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hear like rich people. I've never heard like an entrepreneur suggest to play the lottery ever. It's
Definitely
not
not.
it's not an advice.
No. Maybe maybe you should give that advice so you'll stand out and be different. You'll be a different entrepreneur.
You want to make money? Play the lottery. Work really
Sometimes I
hard.
feel like sometimes I feel like Gary Vee kind of does that. Like he just wants to say something that irks people, you know?
Well, yeah, no,
That
I could
just
see him saying it in
like
like
the
a
opposite of what other people are telling their audience to do.
I could see him saying it in like a disrespectful way, like you you don't fucking want it bad enough. Just go play the lottery.
Yeah. Eat shit. You gotta eat shit every day. You gotta be uncomfortable. What else does he say? You're gonna die. You got one life.
Uh,
Like, there's people that really know how to impersonate him, and it's hilarious, bro. They wear the fucking beanie and everything
yeah,
on TikTok.
yeah. I kind of stopped watching Gary. I mean, I honestly, the only person that I would say that I listen to right now, like in the current moment, in the last couple of months, and it's not even necessarily. He's not even a motivational speaker. He's just an entrepreneur, and he interviews people. I mean, besides JP Jordan Peterson, um, Patrick Bet David.
Yeah, valuetainment.
Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely listening to him a lot. It's actually funny because this week I went to a mutual friend's birthday and I met this guy that was there and we played this game where, I mean, it wasn't really a game. Like, we were just getting to know each other. And he goes, "What do you think I am?" You know, like he was just asking, like, as far as what part of the world am I from? And he had an accent. And I was like, well, I'm kind of biased because I live in Glendale, so I think you're Armenian. And he was like, yeah, I'm Armenian. And I was like, yeah. But
Damn, an Armenian in South Florida.
no, not in South Florida, bro. I'm in LA.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought you meant when you went to Florida. Sorry.
No. Out here in LA. But I was in like NoHo. And
Okay.
yeah, so I called him. I was like, yeah, so you're Armenian. And of course, he couldn't figure out what I was. I always ask people, like, what do you think I am? Nobody ever figures it out. But I asked him if he listened to Patrick, and he was like, "Oh yeah." And it's funny because he actually used to have a podcast. I don't know if he still does his podcast. I actually didn't ask him about that, but he interviewed Patrick. He actually got an interview with Patrick because that kid kind of had a similar experience and upbringing as Patrick. You know, he was Armenian and he went to like a refugee camp, and apparently Armenians go through like one of three refugee camps, which is like in Austria or Germany or somewhere else. And he went to one of those,
Yeah.
and so did Patrick, and they grew up in Glendale, yada yada yada. And yeah, it was just cool, like talking to him, and he kind of had more of that business entrepreneur mindset. So those were just pretty cool to connect.
Dope. Yeah. Valuetainment is actually based out of South Florida now. I
Yep.
think they're in Boca or something.
Yeah, yeah. They're out in Boca, West Palm.
Yeah, I actually follow some people that have been to like the office and shit too.
Really?
So, yeah, like people that I know from South Florida.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, they're, bro, you could tell that they got money.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah.
those people definitely make the right moves.
Yeah.
And it's not just Patrick, it's like a whole fucking umbrella of people that work,
Right.
to make that brand bigger.
Well, even like the way that he goes about life with his children, his philosophy, I just think is really dope. I really appreciate it, and
Yeah.
I take a lot of advice from him, honestly.
Yeah. No, he's definitely a good person to look for advice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still believe in Gary Vee a lot, I
No,
just
for
make
sure,
fun of him
for sure.
sometimes for being so radical at certain ideas.
Right. I guess I just knowing Patrick's, I guess, upbringing, I could relate to it more as
Yeah.
opposed to Gary Vee, you know?
Right. True.
I feel like Armenians and Brazilians are pretty similar. Like if we were Middle Eastern, we would be Armenians.
You think?
I think so.
You
As
find
far
a
as
lot of
like
similarities?
I do, like especially in the men, like we drive pretty aggressively, we're pretty loud, and we're like Brazilians are with other Brazilians and Armenians are with other Armenians. Very family oriented.
Yeah. Oh, it
You know what I
definitely
mean?
is.
We love
Yeah.
our culture. They love their culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I definitely think there's a lot of
Yeah, I
similarities.
could see that. I could definitely see that. So, what have you been doing lately? As far as work, personal life, all that. What have you learned this week?
Well, I resorted to started selling drugs, and I've been making a lot of money. I'm actually starting a master class online on how to sell kilos.
Hmm.
hmm
Interesting.
That would actually
Did it
be
take-
hilarious if somebody made a master class on like how to sell drugs. Oh man, that could be a
Yeah.
parody.
That would be fucking funny. Bro, I've been fishing a lot, so I was like, bro, I've been fishing like maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I haven't caught goddamn thing, bro. I haven't caught shit. And I was like, what if I had a YouTube channel that depended on me, like, catching fish to, upload to the YouTube? Because I watch like a bunch of YouTube channels, and all day they're just catching shit left and right. But then I was thinking, like, what if I had a YouTube channel where every single upload that I do, I don't catch shit? It's always me trying to catch something.
That would actually be kind of funny.
And me being dead serious, like, wanting to catch a fish. And I just catch a bunch of other shit, like fucking algae and fucking frogs and turtles sometimes, whatever the fuck. I'm just saying, like, I think that would be hilarious that I would go out to catch fish and I would just not catch any and have a whole YouTube channel based on that.
I think it would be hilarious, like even showing you like catching a fish and then showing you how you caught it, where it's like your girl went to the market and then you stuck it to your line and you threw it into the lake just for the shot, and then
Right.
you're like reeling
Yeah.
it in.
No, or what if I actually catch one and then as I'm about to grab it, that shit just escapes?
That would be funny too.
Yeah.
I think
Get
that
us
would be it.
brainstorming live here on the podcast.
It's not really live when we're not uploading it live, though, right?
Well, I'm just saying like live as far as like in real time. You
Yeah.
know, like people are witnessing this moment right now.
So, did you see? I mean, probably not because you don't give a fuck about this. But I guess I
Is it
don't
basketball related?
No,
Soccer?
it's sports related.
Football.
Nope, you're not gonna figure this out.
Tiger Woods.
No, you got one more chance.
Mark Cuban.
Okay, I guess that's still sports. No, it's about the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, how the guy got tested? Like he got tested and he had like steroids in the horse or some shit, right?
Well, the horse
What
got
happened?
tested, not the guy. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah. The horse that won
And he
ended up
cheated
getting
pretty
tested.
much.
Exactly, the horse got tested for steroids, and it was on something, and it got disqualified.
Don't they get tested before the race?
I guess they do, but they get tested before and after.
Damn. So they
And it
probably give
failed
them
up.
what, steroids like literally right before the race as they're about to take off.
I don't know. I don't know what happened, but the horse had steroids and it got disqualified. And I was just mentioning that because I guess that was the first time that ever happened in history. But I actually went to the Kentucky Derby like 2 years ago, the year before COVID, because they didn't have it, I think, last year. But the year before, I actually went, and it was the first time that something had ever happened in history as well, where the first horse actually ended up getting disqualified. So the horse that won got disqualified because it bumped into another horse in the middle of the race and like it took over their lane. So it was, imagine winning and then later on they're telling you like, hey, so like they literally crowned him and then they took it away.
Wow. Oh, so they found out the same day?
Yeah. Like it literally, it took like 30, 40 minutes. Everybody was like, what
Oh,
the fuck's
wow.
going on? Yeah. And they ended
So
up
who won
disqualifying
then?
him.
The guy in second place?
Yeah, the guy in second place. I think the horse that was in first place, I don't know if it got completely disqualified or it got bumped down to like fourth place or some shit like that. I don't know.
Right. Damn.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of money in those things, bro. Those horses
I
and
bet.
that life. There was a lot of celebrities when I went to the Kentucky Derby. It was such a cool experience because I was filming it, but I wasn't. Like, I was getting paid to edit reels. So what would happen is they would get highlights, it would come in, and I would make like a quick little 30-second video just to put it on air. But for some reason, I don't know what the hell happened. It was 3 days. The first 2 days, I didn't do shit. I literally sat around and was just chilling, and it was still getting paid. I literally only worked for like 30 minutes and got paid for
Lucky
3
you.
days. I know. It was awesome. Got to eat all the food. I was like in all the private section, so there was a whole bunch of food. It was great. It was awesome.
Why didn't you go again?
Well, they didn't call. I mean, I wouldn't call me again if I had to freaking work for 30 minutes and got paid for 3 days. My job title, I guess, wasn't necessary. But I don't even
I
think,
see.
well, no, I'm lying because they didn't end up filming the year after. And I'm sure this year it was totally different after COVID,
Right. True.
you know?
So it wasn't because you sucked at the job.
Nah, the job was easy as hell. It was just editing.
Don't say just editing like if it's easy as hell.
I mean, I'm good at editing, so it's easy.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah. I fucking say it.
Fucking master.
I never said I was a master, but I'm good at it.
You sounded like a master. No, masters wouldn't say they're good. So you're not good.
No, I think masters wouldn't say that they're a master. I think they'll just say that they're students. So fuck you.
You're right. Sorry.
There you go. Hey, let me ask you a
anyways.
question. Can I ask you?
Go ahead.
All right, imagine you're in the car. And
Okay.
Tupac is in the back seat.
Ooh.
And Tupac gives you the aux cord. And he says, yo, play me the best thing you've heard since I died. What you gonna play Tupac?
Damn, first of all, I have so many questions. Like, bro, how the fuck are you alive,
Nah,
dude? Am I
nah,
an Uber driver?
nah, bro. You can't ask shit.
Am I a Uber driver or a Lyft driver?
I mean,
Or am I just like the
you
homie picking him up at the airport?
you Uber Black. Uber
I'm Uber
Black.
Black.
Yeah, Uber Black.
I probably wouldn't play him any rap.
So what would you play him?
I'll play some like smooth jazz so he can think straight. Or some lo-fi. I think some lo-fi would be nice for him. I don't think lo-fi was really a thing when he was out rapping.
So you play
Because
him
that
some
maybe can
lo-fi.
spark some ideas for him. Yeah. Bro, I love playing lo-fi. Whenever I do play it at the house, I'm always like thinking of mad ideas. Naturally. I used to listen to a lot of podcasts as I did things around the house, but I kind of stopped that. Now just not that that's a bad thing. I want to get back into that as well because I get ideas from other podcasts and I also like, get fucking information that can
Right.
be like really really useful. But recently I've been playing a lot of lo-fi and I've been getting a lot of ideas, like maybe video topics or like tweets sometimes or just ideas for how I should set up my rig or like what I can do to improve a certain thing.
Yeah.
Just maybe like, thinking of different ideas that I can fucking do. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Because when I'm listening to a podcast, I can't really think of ideas. I'm like preoccupied already with what the fuck they're talking about.
Right. Well, yeah, it makes sense. If you're listening to something that has no lyrics, naturally you're gonna think more of just random stuff. But I mean, it's like you said, I get information from podcasts. A lot of times when I have like certain topics to talk in our podcasts, I probably listen to it in somebody else's podcast.
So you're just a copycatter.
I'm a fucking copycat. I'm a piece of shit fraudulent.
Wow. Damn.
Hmm.
So people shouldn't even listen to this. They should just
Nah.
listen to wherever you listen to.
Yeah, listen to the source.
Sometimes you be saying shit that I get like I think I showed you the DM, right? Like where this girl just went off from some shit that you said wrong. I forgot what the fuck it was. I think
Oh
I
yeah.
showed you a screenshot.
Yeah.
I think that was hilarious.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. So I went camping the other day.
Did you? You fucking love camping,
Yeah.
bro. You love doing that type of shit. You love fishing. You
Fuck.
love camping. You're that
Yes.
person. Does your girl like this stuff?
Yeah, she
Does she
loves it, which
really?
makes it. Yes.
Okay,
she
good.
really likes
I'm
it
glad.
just like I do, and it's so perfect, bro, because we both like doing that shit, and we both like that type of lifestyle. It's fun. It's fun as fuck.
That's awesome.
And I've been super like inspired to get like a fucking trailer or something, like a some type of thing that we can camp out and like a fucking airstream would be like amazing.
What is the
That would be
Airstream?
like a dream. It's like one of those trailers that look like a bullet, like all silver and
Ah, how much are
shit. It's
those?
so nice in there. They're pretty expensive because they last forever. They last for decades and shit.
What's pretty expensive?
Like brand new, it starts at I think like 40 or 50K.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah. But where we went camping was so fucking pretty, bro. Like Delaware is getting so nice around this time. There's so many outdoor stuff to do, zip lining, fucking fishing, fucking bunch of trails, like all like shaded trails too, which is awesome. Like everything green as fuck, super
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
And lots of ponds, lots of lakes, fucking streams. There's a stream you could fucking just take a buoy and like go like in a lazy river all the way to like miles down, bro. It's so fun. I didn't
Wow,
do it
man.
yet, but I've seen people do.
Look at Marty. If people would have met you 5 years ago, they would have seen this. I mean, you're still white as hell. I don't understand that part. So you're not getting enough sunlight because you're talking about shaded areas and shit. But I mean,
Yeah.
You just used to be indoors all the time, on the computer, on your phone, not care about the outdoors. You did like fishing. You definitely liked fishing, but you didn't care for any of all that outdoorsy stuff, hiking, going around, getting dirty and muddy, manly stuff, you know? You were always a pussy, and I mean, I'm glad that
Whoa.
you're getting better.
No, that's not true at all. I was never a pussy. What the fuck? I've always been willing to do all this stuff. I've just been locked up in a freaking apartment, you know? Like
Oh,
haven't had
yeah.
to.
Yeah. You've always been willing to do this stuff, but I was just locked up in the apartment. Great fucking
Bro, you
excuse.
never came up with any ideas to go somewhere outdoor except for hiking.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah, but
I play
hiking ain't the
sports
only outdoor
outside all the
thing to
time
do.
too. I play sports all the time
None of the
outside.
stuff that I just mentioned include hiking or sports.
I mean, it's kind of a sport. Fishing could be a sport.
It could, like, if you're doing it like for a tournament and shit. Yeah, sure,
Nah,
but I'm not
nah,
into
just for
that.
fun.
I'm. It's not really a sport, dude. How's that a sport?
It could. Isn't fishing not considered a sport? I think it actually is considered a
Is
sport.
fishing a sport?
Here's an
Fishing also
sorry.
called
Starting again.
what? Fishing also called angling.
Fishing, also called angling, the sport of catching fish, freshwater or saltwater, typically with rod, line, and hook.
She just explained what fishing is. She didn't explain if it was.
I
a
think
sport
fishing's a
or not.
sport.
I don't think it's a sport, bro. It's like a recreational thing.
I mean, so is basketball and soccer and all those other things.
That's a sport, obviously, because there's. I don't know. I don't know if it's a sport or not.
Nah, fuck you.
Don't
It's a
quote me
sport.
on it, guys.
It's a sport.
But anyways, I'm really interested in like doing a lot of outdoor stuff now for sure. Like I would love to get like one of these Airstream trailers and just go to a bunch of campgrounds all over America, bro. Like I follow a couple people that do that and they're having a fucking blast. They're just making YouTube videos
I could see you do that.
and
You should do
doing
that. You need to get a drone.
Oh fuck yeah. When shit is popping off, dude, I'm gonna become a fucking beast on that FPV, bro.
Yeah, you need a drone.
I can see myself doing that because I used to be really interested in RC planes when I was younger, and now I'm really interested in video. So it's like literally combining the two.
Yeah.
And I never got a chance to have a drone. So once
It's
I get
just-
one,
You know, it's a pretty expensive hobby.
it definitely is. I've seen so many people crash.
Exactly. You crash all the time. That's why it's like, see, I have the FPV DJI, which is in total with insurance and everything, it's like almost 2K. Or it is 2K.
That's crazy.
And I honestly want to get a cheaper FPV drone that's like $200, put my GoPro on it, and really get good at that, so then I could fly the DJI one, because DJI one's $2,000 flying all over the place. It's kind of fucking, for me to practice and learn on that shit and get like the dope shots where you got to get really close to the subject, whether it's buildings or trees or whatever the case.
Yeah.
It's sketch, definitely sketch.
Yeah, and I've noticed that people get a better image when they do attach a GoPro to a drone instead of using the native camera.
Right. DJI did do a good job though with this camera. This is like one of the
But
first
even
drones.
then, I've seen people put a GoPro on this new FPV that came out, and the GoPro image was so much better than the
Well, yeah,
native camera.
because I mean, it's just if you're gonna get a GoPro, sure, 100%, I agree. The newest GoPros actually, I heard, is pretty beast. Is it the 9?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, the 9. I heard is really good too. I want to get one really bad, especially for like if I want to start doing more fishing and shit. Because I see a lot of YouTube channels where the guys are just wearing a GoPro right here on their chest.
Yeah.
And it's like literally the perfect view because it's a wide angle and it's showing the entire rod as they're catching something. And they could be rolling all day, you know, they could be rolling for hours and shit. Versus me like bringing a camera and like vlogging or like just setting that shit down and
It's
not
crazy.
being able to like capture the initial moment of where I catch the fish.
I feel like GoPros were almost going out of business, and drones kind of saved the industry.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that way.
Saved GoPro.
Well, just like the whole action cameras were always going to be a thing, but I feel like all these massive companies like Sony and Canon, they come out with little cameras that are basically like action cameras.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like GoPro's kind of taking a hit, but because FPV, it's not just because of FPV, but FPV I feel like had a big wave where a lot of people were using GoPros on their drones because you know they build it themselves.
Yeah. I've been more interested in the 360 stuff though, because you can capture like so much more.
Yeah.
It's because it's not just having that like sphere kind of globe effect. It's not even about that. It's the fact that you can zoom in on it and actually capture in front and the back.
Right.
So like
Right.
if I'm filming anything, I can capture what I'm looking at and me at the same time and like be
Yeah.
able to move it in post.
Yeah.
And that's so fucking interesting. You can have like scenes inside of a car, and if something happens that you're seeing while you're driving, you can show that as well. You
Right.
know, or if you're like in a jet ski, you can show where you're going, and you can show the entire jet ski and everything in the sides, and move it
Yeah.
around whenever you need to.
Well, yeah,
So
just
like
the image I think is cool
having,
as hell too.
fuck yeah, it's so cool. It's so dope.
It's
You just need
different.
to like have good audio though. You know, like have that maybe separate.
Yeah.
But these new roads, like the version 2 that like I got the version 1, but the version 2 you can actually record internally. So you can like just, slate it real quick, clap, and then be able to have like perfect sound
And it has
for
you can
like
put a
these
chip on it?
action. No, it's already has a memory built in, and you could record for like 7 hours at wave.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the range is like double, and it comes with two transmitters into one receiver, which is perfect.
Yeah, that is perfect.
Man, we're getting really fucking technical here.
No,
I don't
you're
know
getting
if
real
we're-
fucking technical, all right?
Yeah, sorry.
God
What
damn
else
it.
should we talk about? Fucking
All right.
cancel culture.
Do you ever think it's justified for a man to hit a woman?
Hit?
Yep.
No.
Ever? So if a girl
No.
came up to you and slapped you and kept slapping you,
I'll defend myself.
so what does that mean?
I'll push her away.
And then what if she has a knife? She took out a knife, two girls, and they're about to beat the shit out of you and fuck you up.
I'll fucking run. I'll take off.
Nah, you're
Like a
cornered.
pussy.
You're in the fucking corner.
Then it's my life. Yeah, then I would fucking charge. I'll
Damn,
do
bro, you're a
something
fucking
to-
woman beater. You just admit you'd beat women. Oh my god, Marty. On the
I've been watching
podcast,
Handmaid's
dude.
Tale. You seen Handmaid's Tale?
No.
You've heard of it?
No.
Oh fuck. It's really crazy. Bro, it's insane. It's where like women lose all their rights, and like the population is becoming like less and less because people can't procreate anymore, and the only people that could, they pretty much become like slaves to these rich ass families that they have to like, make a baby for these rich ass families, and then once they have a baby, they move on to the next post or the next house, and they become a slave again. They get fucking raped like once a month,
Jeez.
and have the women have the babies and just keep on moving to the next house and on and on and on to kind of procreate and have babies for the world, because it becomes like super rare for like babies to be born.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
It's insane. Like, bro, the cinematography, oh my fucking god, bro, so good.
Really?
Oof, amazing. Like Euphoria type of shit,
Right.
but not like so different though. Like as far as like the lens choice that they use and all that, it's like everything's super 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 shallow. as
Look
far
at
as,
you
like,
getting fucking technical all over again.
Sorry. I just naturally tend to go there, but no, the story is like, it's a crazy, like they do some absurd shit that you're like, wow, there's no fucking way this is real.
What's the name
Anyways,
of it again?
that's just another one for the list. Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Handmaid's Tale.
I'll watch that whenever you fucking decide to watch something that I say. It's been months.
Sorry, bro. It's because I watch all this stuff with my girl, and then like we kind of get into it together. You know, like we just finished The Office, and then we got into the Handmaid's Tale, and we
Yeah.
don't have anything yet in the archive. So
you fucking been saying that for months. You've been telling me the same bullshit ass story. Yeah, no, once we finish Friends. Yeah, no, once we finish this. Yeah, no, once we finish that. No, we don't have anything. We don't have anything. And then you fucking have something. So eat a dick, Marty. I'm tired of your excuses.
how long is The Bodyguard?
Nah, fuck that. Don't watch that shit.
Why?
Don't fucking watch it.
See, that's how you should treat it. That's how you make me want to watch it, is by telling me not to.
You're a piece of shit. Did you watch that video of the girl that got pulled over and started calling the cop a murderer? It was viral like 2 weeks ago. It was crazy. It was some white lady that gets pulled over and keeps calling the cop a murderer and a racist Mexican. And it was a white lady. It was insane,
So what
bro.
happened?
The cop eventually gave her a ticket for driving and being on the phone or some shit like that. But it's just crazy. Like, this is the type of world that we live in because the media portrays police a certain way or whatever. I mean, sure, we've talked about this shit, you know? Like, there definitely are bad cops out there, but for you to already go into a situation and treat a cop that way, you haven't... all you got is to lose at the end of the day, because the cop's aggravated. He's gonna fucking find some reason to give you a ticket. You know what I mean? That's the way cops fucking operate. So, but it was just terrible, bro. I was like, wow. Lady literally called him a racist Mexican. And I was like, wow.
Where was this?
I have no idea. It wasn't in Florida though. Oh man, did you hear that story of the dude in Florida a couple days ago that robbed the bank and he called a taxi? He literally took a taxi to the bank, went into the bank, robbed it, came back out, and the taxi took him home.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Did the taxi driver know or no?
No, the taxi driver didn't know. He said he was mad calm the whole time, but the cops saw that it was a taxi and they called him, and the taxi driver told him like, oh yeah, like I picked this guy up at this address, and they fucking went over there. What an idiot, bro.
What? Damn.
And that was in Florida, of course.
That is crazy. Oh my god. How are anybody able to like still rob banks? That makes no sense. Like,
do you
isn't
mean?
everything digital already?
Nah, there's definitely cash at the bank. Are you kidding?
Yeah, but still, like, there's like so much barriers. Like, how the fuck are they able to still like? Isn't there like a bulletproof glass in front of a teller?
I don't think it's a bulletproof
Are banks
glass,
even
but
open?
But regardless, all they got to do is point a gun at somebody. Like, there's customers out there. If they just point a gun at a customer and say, give me the money, like, they have to give the money. Or else they're going to kill the customer.
I guess, but, like, how did they not solve that problem still?
I mean...
like, that's been a thing since banks were invented, you know?
I mean, yeah, they have like security systems and shit, but you can't stop people from still robbing a bank. There's money there. Or there's people that go there with money, whether they're robbing the bank themselves or the people.
Yeah, he probably didn't get that much money from that.
He came out with like 8K.
That's not much. If I was to rob a bank, it would be for fucking millions of dollars, bro.
Well, okay, that's like a bank heist. That's not gonna happen. Like, of course they don't have...
oh, it's different?
Come on, bro. You don't watch
When does it become a heist?
You fucking watching all these shows with your girl. God damn it.
At what quantity does it become a heist?
I have no idea. I think a bank heist is when you like plan it out. I think a robbery... actually, I have no idea. I don't know what...
What do you mean? A person could be planning for a bank robbery,
Yeah,
even if
yeah,
they get 8K out of it.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know what makes it a heist. I think anything could be considered a heist.
Right. I guess so.
My dog is starting to yell at me, telling me that I have to walk her.
Really?
You
Wow.
gotta wait. All right. Does your dog not do that? Like it gets to a certain time, they want to go outside, and they start acting a certain way.
No. No. I take them out pretty frequently now that there's grass outside.
What do you mean?
There
What is
wasn't grass in
frequently?
Koreatown. Um, like I would say like 3 to 4 times a day.
I mean, you just literally open the door and go outside with them.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like just go downstairs. And there's like posts that has like doggy bags and shit. Like it's so nice, bro. The grass area is like infinite here. They have
Wait, it's
so much
not. It's
fucking
not
grass.
you don't live in a house. You live in an apartment.
Yeah, it's an apartment complex.
Oh, I thought it was a house.
Really?
Yeah,
You thought I was living in a house?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. You're not doing it, bro. Fuck.
Yo, I was looking at a couple of office spaces out here and like they're pretty fucking cheap. I mean, cheap, you know.
What's cheap?
Like
A
you could
thousand.
pay like $1,200, yeah, for like, but like it's huge, like the fucking space. And I've always wanted to like create like a little fantasy factory type of shit, you know, like where I can just have a bunch of stuff in there, maybe create some sets, create some like some cool backdrops and stuff. I don't know, whatever. But I'm so like I don't know if I should do if I should go that route or if I should go the traveling route where I can just grab a trailer and kind of like go anywhere and sleep anywhere and
Yeah,
maybe get content out of that.
I never picture myself visiting you in Delaware. If that helped you answer any of those questions, it's actually
Yeah, I
funny that
figured.
I I went to our mutual friend's birthday this past week, and
Uh huh.
she was like, "Oh, I was thinking of visiting Anna and Marty over there in Delaware. Like you
Hmm.
should come along." And I was like, "I don't fucking want to go to Delaware. Like, why don't we go somewhere else? Like, let's all go somewhere." And she was
Bro,
like,
but why you
"Yeah,
saying that? You've never been here. You don't know what it's like.
yeah, but I don't fucking. I'd rather go to Colorado or wherever the fuck, somewhere else.
Bro,
I
there's a
never.
lot of pretty places out here, bro. The East Coast is like
I'm
so
not
different
saying
around
that. I
springtime.
just listen. If I have a choice, and there's a lot of cities I haven't been to, Delaware
Hmm.
wouldn't be a place where I'd be spending my money to go to.
Sure. No, I get it. I definitely get that.
You know?
But I'm starting to really like it. Like I was a little iffy about it at first, like fuck, I don't know if I could get used to this, but I'm really enjoying it, bro. Like quality of life is so much better here.
Well, yeah, for sure,
So
because
much
your money
better.
goes further, especially if you're.
Yeah.
It just really depends. You know. Stop whining. Stop it. Stop. Can't stand whining, man. This little dog. Anyways,
Whining bitches.
exactly. Yeah, I mean, your money definitely goes further, but it just, the fact that you make your living online is different because fucking having to work a 9 to 5 over there must suck. There's nothing to do over there. As far
Yeah.
as like,
No, I
like,
guess yeah.
it's not like a city.
Right. No, yeah, exactly. It's definitely not that vibe at all. It's more of like if you just want to live low key, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, and plus like since it's so cheap, I feel like I'm so much like if once I really start popping off like as far as like YouTube and all that, like these YouTube checks start coming in and things are like really well, then I feel like it's gonna be so easy for me to just like pick up the things and leave, like to go anywhere, you know, take a flight
Right.
anywhere,
Right.
like even for like as far as like every month planning something that I can just go somewhere, take a flight somewhere, and not be like so worried about paying like $2,000 in rent, you know, in
Yeah.
fucking Cali.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like the whole like I like the fact that there's a lot of outdoor stuff to do, and it's like because summertime and springtime is definitely way better than winter. Winter you can't really do shit,
Well,
you
yeah,
know.
for sure.
So maybe that's the time that I'll probably like be leaving a lot. But as of right now, I'm enjoying the fuck out of it, bro. Like going camping was so fucking cool. I got so much cool visuals for my vlog. It's
That is good,
so
man.
so amazing. Like as far as like the scenery, bro.
See,
And I don't know. I enjoy it.
I'm happy you're happy.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know, going to Florida now, like whenever I go visit, I really enjoy the shit out of Florida. Now that I don't live there, but I mean, it's also a little bit of a different experience because before, you know, when I was living in Florida, I was living in the hood, and now when I go visit
Yeah,
Florida, my mom is living in like the rich area, and it's like a whole
you're like a
different
prince,
lifestyle. Yeah, so I get
like
to
a little bitch prince.
come on, Sean, you boy be living it out there in Florida. But I even the fact that they like biking and stuff like that, and now I got more into that whole world. Oh, I actually brought my bike. I actually have a bike here now in LA, and I've been biking.
Nice.
And
Fuck yeah.
yeah, man, I'm actually enjoying this life, this whole new life of cycling, and
Really?
it kind of sucks out here in LA a little bit, cause there's all these damn hills, so
Right.
it's a little bit harder, you know.
Yeah, I gotta show you a video that I saw recently of like a cycling video, and it's like by this YouTuber that I follow, and like I love watching his stuff. So I'm gonna send that to you. I think it's really cool. It's like a Brazilian guy actually in Maui. I forgot his name, but he's like a
Ooh,
professional fucking cycler. He lives in Maui, and the scenery in that little mini dock is so fucking cool,
yeah,
bro.
that's dope.
Yeah, and he shot everything with like the Sony FX3. Ooh, so fucking crispy, dude.
Damn. See, I wanna get into documentary filmmaking like that, you know.
Yeah, I think that shit would definitely inspire you. It's so cool. And he put like the guy that I follow, he posted that shit on his YouTube channel. It's not even about him. He just created the documentary about someone else
Oh,
and
it's
like
about
got
somebody
some
else.
dope as yeah, like this Brazilian guy who's a cyclist
Right,
in
right, right.
Maui, and he made a documentary about him. And it was so fucking clean, bro. Like the shots that he got, and he spent like maybe a couple days, like 3 days filming that shit.
Right.
Like got a bunch of visuals of him riding through Maui, like some crazy fucking sceneries, and then like got an interview of him just talking about like the whole process and why he does what he does. It's
Yeah.
really interesting.
Yeah. Man, I'm loving my Sony setup now.
Yeah,
I'm loving it, man. I love the position that we're in life now. You know, we got the things that we want now. It's just a matter of us to do what we want to do.
yeah, for sure, dude. And I feel like there's a lot of opportunities rising too. You know
Mhm.
that you can make money off of, like
Mhm.
with this whole NFT shit. Like, bro, people are making so much money with that stuff.
They
You
really
know,
are.
so much money, and like nowadays it's so like if you have a following it is so easy for you to make money. So that's that, like if you are a creator, a content creator, then you should be focusing on building a freaking audience, because
Yeah.
once you do that you can do anything.
Yeah. I agree with
You
that.
really could.
Wow, look at
You
you,
don't even
Marty
need to
V.
sell anything.
You should make a new channel, inspirational channel called Marty V.
That would be funny.
That would be pretty funny.
But yeah, I'm loving like also being consistent on YouTube. I think that's pretty fucking cool. It's been like forcing me to like, just get up and do shit.
Yeah. I've been in a little bit of a slump as far as like
Uh-oh.
creative block, a little bit, you know. I came back from Florida, and everything. I was just a little bit on a downhill, but I feel re-energized and refocused
Yeah.
and ready to fucking take on this world.
Yeah. Wait, did you drop some? Don't you drop stuff on Mondays?
I do, and I didn't get to drop some today. Like I said, I was in a little bit of a slump, but I got a video that I'm editing that I'm gonna drop next Monday, and some stuff that I'm gonna be producing this upcoming week.
Dope. Dope.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been paying off? You being consistent?
It has. I always feel like whenever I just drop my own content, other parts of my life start moving and progressing forward as well. So even besides like just my own content, you know what I mean? Like people remember who you are as long as you keep dropping stuff. So
Yeah. Yep, exactly. I even made a whole video about this shit, talking about the law of momentum.
mm-hmm.
That shit is really a thing, man. Cause I noticed that whenever I'm active and I'm working on shit, other things starts popping off.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know. I feel like whenever I do stop, like whenever I don't do shit, then everything else stops as well. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't know how to explain it really, how it fucking works, but I know that if you're active and you're staying busy, like eventually you get that fucking momentum going, you know, and you just can't stop. That's why I don't want to stop YouTube, bro. I want to upload every fucking week no matter what, even if I'm just uploading a fucking 30-second video saying sorry I don't have a video for you guys, you know.
That'll be funny.
Just to remind people, like, honestly, just to remind them, like, hey, I'm here. I'm showing up. I don't have something for you, but I'm still here.
Yeah. Yeah, the consistency is key, bro. That's everything, honestly.
Even you, like, as far as, like, you posting a picture on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have a skit, post a fucking picture, a funny-ass picture that you can literally, like, take the day of. Think of a fucking slideshow story that you can put together and call it a day, you know? It takes literally a couple minutes for you to do that at least.
Right. Fuck yeah, Marty V. Fuck yeah, that's what we need, bro. Open up that YouTube channel. Motivate us.
I do a little motivation on my YouTube already, so I think I'm okay with that. No Marty V.
No?
Yeah. Got monetized on IGTV, which was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vlogs don't really work on there, though. I'm not going to post vlogs. I'm just going to leave vlogs for YouTube.
Just skits.
Yeah, I'm just going to make some compilations. People are going to hate me these next few weeks, but oh well.
Fuck it.
I need to cash in.
Exactly.
From old work.
Hey, you got to make some more new stuff,
Facebook
man.
is dying out for sure.
Yeah, Facebook is weird. It's very weird.
Bro, Facebook has so many glitches and so many bugs. I don't understand how it's so successful.
Yeah, I get pretty upset with
honestly
Facebook.
don't. It fucks me up all the time, bro. It really does. Like, there's so many bugs within, like, all the apps or all the fucking websites within Facebook that I don't understand how they're so successful.
My frustration with Facebook is that they don't really empower the creator. You know,
No,
it's
not
like
at all.
if
and they
if I
have the
an
audience
issue-
for you to, like, really, like, have a dope ass career off of it. But
they
they're
have
just,
the audience
they
and they
stop.
have like the resources. Like they should have a whole team that's dedicated to creators. Like, hey, if you have a page with over 50K likes or whatever the case may be, you should have access to something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To like a creator community or something along the lines where you could speak to a representative. Because I recently had an issue with Facebook where out of nowhere, like a video that I posted in 2019, it's 2021, and they literally just said, hey, this video that you posted 2 years ago, there's a certain section in here that we're going to mute because there's
Oh my God. I get an email like that every week now.
Bro.
Maybe
I'm
it's
like,
a thing that they're just doing now.
bruh, I'm like, why? Like, why are you doing this right now? And then there's
Yeah.
no place that you can click, that you can talk to somebody, that you can fight it. Nothing. I'm like, bro, so it's
No,
just gonna be
there's
like
no
this. And I
choice.
watch the video and it's literally they mute half the video.
Yeah.
Luckily there's
Yeah.
subtitles
Right. Yeah, exactly.
that we put
I haven't really
ourselves.
seen any video that got muted because I just don't give a fuck anymore about Facebook. Like, I'm just posting memes on there and that's it. Like, I can't post compilations anymore because I kind of ran out of material. Plus, like, whenever I do repost it, people fucking hate it. Plus, Facebook detects that shit now.
What do you mean?
So, from like, if I keep cross posting compilations, like keep re-uploading compilations, they detect that it's limited originality. So then they just like literally
Really?
strike your whole channel or your whole page. It happened twice
No
now. And it's
way.
because of that. Yeah. So I have like limited ads on my shit now. It's not like, it's not giving me like too much income anymore. So, you know, that's part of the reason why I really wanted to go in on YouTube.
Wow.
But then again, like I'm at the mercy of YouTube, you know? I
Yeah.
feel like eventually there's going to be a way for me to interact with people directly and not need a service like YouTube,
Yeah,
like,
bro. Open up
Google
an
and
OnlyFans.
Facebook. That's a platform as well.
Yeah.
That's you going through a
Well, yeah,
platform,
I
a third
guess. I
party
guess.
platform.
Yeah, but I mean, you're always gonna have to go through some type of platform.
Not with the blockchain technology, I don't think. I think eventually there's gonna be a way for you to distribute your content, and people like whatever they consume, they microtransact with you.
Well, I mean, sure, but I feel like they're gonna have to go on your website. They're gonna have to do something, you know. Like if you have enough pull where it's on your website and you have enough traffic on your website, that's
Yeah,
different.
yeah,
But you're always gonna be at
yeah.
the
That is
mercy of
different.
any of these social medias. You're gonna have to open up a social media and just have a
Yeah,
presence
especially
on
if you're
there.
trying to grow an audience, because
Yeah,
that's where
yeah.
the attention is.
Exactly. So like you're missing out if you're not using these social platforms.
Yeah, but Logan Paul's only been like posting vlogs to his membership club. Like he hasn't really posted too much on YouTube at all.
Yeah,
Like
but
only
look,
recently because of the Mayweather fight, but
but
other than that,
he's already made. He's already Logan
yeah,
Paul.
he's
You already
already
know who he
established
is. Yeah.
for sure. That makes complete sense. Plus, like he doesn't have to hold back on anything he posts anymore. You know, he doesn't
Exactly.
have to like worry about copyrighted
And
music.
nobody
Wait,
else
does
is
he have
taking a
to?
piece of his pie. Why would he
Right.
if it's his own shit? You know? If he doesn't give
Yeah,
a
but
fuck
he's
about
profiting
brands
off of
and
that.
sponsors, if he doesn't give a fuck about that, then why would he?
Right. No, it's because I'm like wondering, like, can he use copyrighted music for these vlogs that he posts to his members that are paying him monthly, or does he have to give a
Ah,
piece of that pie to the
I'm sure he
copyrighted
can. I'm
owners?
sure, yeah, I'm sure he has to do something about that. I'm sure he wouldn't do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure that I'm sure he's not the one that's editing either, so he's probably telling his editors, "Hey, royalty-free music." Or
Yeah.
sometimes
I
he
want to
probably doesn't
start a
give a fuck.
Patreon soon, but like I want to have a decent amount of like people watching for me to do it. Because right now, it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah. And on top of
But I
that, I
do
feel
know
like
that.
you need to have not it's not necessarily that it needs to have exclusive content, but if you are at least able to, like, let's say if you just have a video every week and you drop the video on your Patreon a week earlier, you know what I mean?
With no ads.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
then
think
that
that's
makes sense.
enough. And then, whenever
Yeah.
you drop like
I think
certain merch and shit.
having access as well, like where people can ask me questions directly and I can answer them.
Right.
Like instead of going through my DMs and shit or like whatever emailing, like if people actually want to talk to me and ask me questions,
Right.
then they have access to to me through my Patreon. I think that would be pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Because that's part of the why NFTs are becoming such a big thing too, because it's giving you access to certain things if you do have or if you do own an NFT
Right.
from somebody. I feel like that's why it's gonna become like really special. I don't know, man. There's a lot of fucking opportunities, that's for sure. You just got to be on
Yeah.
top of on top of the ball when it comes to that shit, and like
Yeah.
really know what's working, what ain't for other creators.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Is this like a creator podcast? Because we talk about a lot of like the industry that we're in.
I mean, yeah, we're creators, so why the fuck not?
Sure, but like not every creator only talks about creating. They talk.
I mean,
about
we don't just talk about
other
creating. We
things.
talk about a lot of random shit. Just today, we talked about a lot of random shit. But there's certain sections where we have a creator mindset, so we're always gonna go back to it. It's like
Right.
valuetainment. They're entrepreneurs, so they're always gonna talk about something in some sort of
Just business.
entrepreneurship or business mindset. So.
But see, we talk about business as well, but we talk about like some silly ass shit at times too.
We do. See,
So
like
like,
how
what the fuck? Like, what niche are we in?
that's the thing, bro. I almost feel like we should double down on a niche and then expand as opposed to the opposite way that we're doing. I was
But
listening.
maybe it's good that we're starting this way though, because then we can really see what people are resonating with.
Yeah, but fuck what people are resonating with. It needs to be what we resonate with, and then people will latch onto it, or else you're at the mercy of the people that, you know. It's like what you want
Yeah,
to
but you
create.
also gotta
You want to
listen
be
to
known for.
you got sure, but you have to be like listen to the audience as well. You have to have a balance. Like it can't just dictate what you do, but you have to like know what's working and what ain't.
I mean, yeah,
It's part of
I
the reason
definitely
why
agree
these
with that.
studios fund sequels.
I definitely agree with that, but you still have to create what you want to be known for as opposed to create what people like, because then
Yeah, I
you're
would
just
hate to
creating what
create
people
a
like.
video that I become known for that I fucking hate, that I like dislike the whole process.
Yeah,
That would suck.
that happens a
Like
lot.
imagine if I did a prank video and it fucking did really well, which I think it probably would. But like imagine if that was like what I became known for and like people just know me from that now. Like
Yeah, that
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 would be
happens a lot.
fucking devastating. That would suck.
That happens a lot, bro.
Yeah, I'd much rather be known for like what I want to be doing. Like, whatever, like vlogs or like skits or whatever. Like those stuff actually is what I like doing. So I'd
Yeah,
much rather, even if it doesn't work right now or if it's not working, I'd much rather be known for that than to be known for something I don't fucking like.
yeah. Well, Marty, I think that's all the time we have for today.
Is it? Shit, yo, next time, our next episode, I'm going to be 30 years old.
Wow, yeah, we didn't even talk about it's about to be your birthday, huh, buddy? You're about to go to Florida,
Yeah.
have a little
Wow, dude.
vacay.
This is my last podcast in my 20s.
Wow, damn, you're about to turn 30, bro. That's crazy. Dirty 30s. Wow,
Damn,
Marty.
dude. Am I getting old?
Fuck, dude. You need to have a jit. It's on the way
I know, right?
soon.
Maybe. I just want to do a lot of traveling beforehand, man, because having a jet and traveling, I don't think it works hand in hand.
Nah, it doesn't.
Mm-mm. It's not the best idea.
I mean, you
I
guys already
definitely
got
want to
two
do
dogs.
that.
It's already not the easiest thing to travel with dogs.
Exactly. I mean, we can't take no flights with them. That's for sure.
They're not
Unless we
going to
brought
Florida?
them or something. Nah. Hell nah. Nah, dude. You can't really do a hotel. Like, what the fuck? Maybe if we
Yeah.
went to like Colorado or something, like somewhere where it's like more secluded, but not in a fucking city.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Not where we're staying at a hotel and shit.
Yeah.
Even though we stayed in hotels with them, but it was because of like traveling, like we're just passing through a city,
Right.
not because we're like just, vacationing or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna be fucking laying out at the beach under a cabana or something, or an
Drinking
umbrella,
alcohol.
and drinking margaritas all day for my birthday.
There you go, man.
I want to maybe like go paragliding or jet skiing, but we'll see about that. That would be like the cherry on top,
There you go.
I think that would be fucking cool.
Jet skiing would be cool. You should definitely do that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Is it gonna be warm out there? Did you already check the weather? It's probably gonna be nice and hot.
I want to be surprised. I don't want to be like thinking it's gonna rain or thinking it's gonna be cloudy and be like in a shitty mood by the time I get there.
Yeah. Well, Florida's definitely gonna surprise you. So.
Yeah, but I got a nice room though. I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah.
Oceanfront view.
There you go. Yo, you definitely gonna have
Nice.
Your girl gonna leave there pregnant. I already see it.
I think that is all the time we have for today's podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button on YouTube and anywhere else. Thank you guys again, and see you guys next week.
Deuces.